Honda Powerhouse with Mike Kinzel and our janitor working today, making noise in the background. Anyways, today Mike's going to tell us a little bit about the Honda CBR650F. Take it away, Mike.
That's right. So what we have is the new 2018 CBR650F. And as you can see in the back, I've got some of the CB650Fs as well. So 2014 is when this bike hit our Canadian market. The bike has had some upgrades for 2018, starting with, I always like to start at the front. The headlight does have a really nice LED headlight on that thing. I'll fire that up nice and bright, blind the camera, shut it off. Still comes standard with the ABS brakes, as you can see. Even some of the smaller details hiding behind the fender is you'll notice it has a really nice swept exhaust coming off that inline four, which is true to the CBR name.
That's beautiful.
And the exhaust, which is tucked nice and low on the bike, adding to a nice low center of gravity following Honda's mass centralization of their motorcycles.
What do you mean by mass centralization?
Well, it's all about positioning of the weight of the motorcycles, just adding to the overall performance. Since they've tucked it down so low, it's really cleaned up the rear end of the bike too. So if you are adding an undertail kit that you can get through our parts department here, you can really clean it up as well. Some of the other things I'm really excited about this bike are the changes to the performance of it. By changing components of the intake, changing components of the exhaust, they've added more horsepower to the motorcycle. At 4,000 RPM, it's still putting out loads of power, but it's nice linear throttle response all the way up to 11,000 RPM on this bike.
Why would someone want this bike instead of the 600RR, Mike?
You know what? The 600RR has a peakish amount of performance, a freakish amount of performance out of that thing. For me, the guys who know me is I've had some back issues. I really like to have an upright, comfortable seating position. So when I sit on this bike, you can actually see with my feet up on the pegs, I have a really good posture on it. I'm not hunched over. I'm not over top of the controls. I'm able to move around. I've got better circulation through my body. So that's what I really like about a bike like this.
What about the pricing right now on this bike?
Oh geez, right now retail was $96.99. There's $1,000 off, so $86.99. I think it works out to be $88 bi-weekly. And honestly, if you factor that compared to that CBR600, it's probably a third less. So it's significant savings. So you get a lot of bang for your buck on a motorcycle like
What kind of rates available?
Right now you can finance it at a 5-year term. That's where the $88 comes from. They're offering a 1% loyalty reduction. So if you currently own a Honda with wheels on it, you'll save 1% off the interest rate. Over a 2-year term, you can finance it, I believe, at 0.9%.
Wow.
And for some of the newer riders coming out this year too, Honda's actually working with the driving schools in the area that you'll actually receive a $500 graduate rebate from them as well.
How can we learn more about the bike and the rebate?
You know what? My favorite is always come down to the store and talk to us. You can talk to anyone in my sales team or my finance department. Visit our website at www.rockyhonda.com. Follow us on Facebook, like us on Instagram, vice versa. Come down and see it. Cool. All right, guys, I'm out. Kickstand,